Welcome to Faves from the Trades Spring-Summer 2013 Paris edition. I got to go back to Paris, and these were my favorite things that I saw at the trade shows. First, we're going to start with Chris Habana, who I am crazy about. Chris is from New York, and this season, the collection is called Strange Fruit. It was inspired by sci-fi movies and oddities in nature and himself and the world. Chris was using taxidermied eyes and taxidermied teeth, and all of the crystals are made with Swarovski elements. You see, those are taxidermied teeth. I died over these rings. They're completely crazy. They look like weird alien jewels. Now, speaking of aliens, these are H.R. Geiger-inspired signature cage line pieces. He's been making the cage line since 2008, and these are hand-carved imaginary alien bones. This is called Flat Apartment. It is their 7th season, but their first season in Paris or anywhere in the West for that matter. They've been being carried by opening ceremony, which I always love. And the designers are Yi Kwang-sob and So Kyung-hee. They're Korean, and there was a big influx of Korean designers this season, which I hadn't seen before. But I love the round toes. I love how Japanesey these shoes look. They feel very Asian, but they feel very wearable. And that's them. They're so cute. Now, this line is called Reality Studio, and they're out of Berlin, and they too did the round toes, which I love. This is their first season that they've done shoewear or footwear, and as you see, it's all made with cork and leather, which feels very natural. They also look very comfortable and very wearable. Oh my God, is this the cutest? This crab bag is by Larissa Haggio, and this is May modeling it. These crab bags are hilarious. It's Dyer the Crab. And that is Tony the Killer Prawn, who is named for a character in The Mighty Boosh, which is a radio and TV series that I don't know. Oh, look, Tony as a hat, which is hysterical. This is a London-based line, though Larissa is from Germany originally. Now, this line is called Flimadonna, like prima donna. And it is their first time showing in Paris. And this season's line is based on the phrase, "She sells seashells by the seashore," which is close to my heart as a voiceover person. I love these prints. I think they're hilarious. All of the pearls and the buttons are real, and she's using crystal in some of the embroidery, and this is a hand-painted, hand-drawn wave print that's then applied with computer printing. I loved this line. So cute. Opening ceremony bought it. This is so great. This line is from Anneliese Michelson. She is a Paris-based designer, and I met her mom in her booth at Tranoï, and she was fabulous. She sells at 5 Story and Dagny & Barstow in New York, and this is from her Carnivore collection. This line is called Venna. They're out of Hong Kong. It is their 12th season, and the artistic director designer Patrick Wong told me he just likes to put together all of his favorite elements. I loved how 80s those tigers are. This line is called Rosa Moza, and I've been looking at them for ages already. It's a Japanese designer, Yuji, and his partner, Simone. They are out of Austria, and that is perch skin, which looks like python. There was a lot of fish skin out there this season. They also use rubber that is made to look like it's wood, so that it's very comfortable to walk on and very bendable and easy, as you see. The designs on these are gorgeous. They're all half handmade, and it's machine lasting. I love this line. It's beautiful. This is Asla Felinta, who I am crazy about, and look at how funny and cute all these polka dots are. Asla lived in New York for a long time and now is back in Istanbul, and that's where her line is based. These dresses are super wearable. I'm always a sucker for stripes. There's the stripes. This is actually neoprene coated in silk. So the dress has this incredible shape that holds and is very comfortable and soft to wear, but looks very shiny and beautiful. Now, I loved this combination too. This print is based on a famous Turkish painting, but the painter was known as like a big drunk. So Asla customized the print and put wine bottles in the center of all of the flowers, which I thought was very creative. Oh, this is so cool. This is Sarah Engold Studios. Sarah started as a textile designer, then went on to design concept cars for Toyota, then became a lighting designer. And while she was doing big lighting structures, Selfridges asked her to put the pieces in their windows. And that's how she started a line. It's 4 seasons ago now, and that's the line. Oh, this is so great. This is Duvelroy. It's a line out of Paris. They were founded in 1827 by Jean-Pierre Duvelroy, but now Raphael de Panafio is the designer. All these fans are made by hand, and this is my favorite, the air conditioning fan. I love this line. This is by Amy Glenn. She's an LA designer who explores masculinity and femininity and genderlessness in all of her designs. She's inspired by hardness versus softness, and these pieces all look very dangerous, but in fact they're very comfortable to wear and they're built to feel good in your hands. It's a very punk rock feeling. This is Amy. That's her right there. Pretty girl. Nice girl. And these are her t-shirts, which are made of the lightest fabrics, which are hand-bleached and hand-dyed and hand-painted. They're faves with Gwen Stefani and Russell Brand and Lenny Kravitz. And I really want one. When am I getting one? Oh, this, I'm totally obsessed. This line is called Kobja. It's by designer Monica Jarosz. She was on an island in Oceania that was overrun with poisonous toads. She got permission from the government to collect them and taxidermy them, and she is the only person making toad leather. Look at how outrageous these are. In bags, in bracelets, they're incredible. This line is called Shuruk. These pieces are killing me. She is a Parisian designer of Tunisian descent. She uses Swarovski crystals and PVC or climbing rope to make these collars and to make these earrings. They're a real fashion world darling. They were just featured in Moda Operandi. She loves Bollywood and 80s and Russian aristocracy, as you see in those. Oh, I love these. This is Burnstock Spears. They're out of London. They invented the little knit ski caps with the veils. Veils are very big this season. They just had their 30-year anniversary, and they had a show, a retrospective show, in Oxford Circus. That was awesome. Ooh, this line is called Miss Bibi. The designer is named Brigitte Giraudy, and she's out of Paris and Monaco, and has this tiny jewel-like shop on the Palais Royal. It's really special. Now, these little rings have rubber that you can replace with different colors, or you can customize the size on them. A lot of the pieces are made with Lego and Playmobil. She calls them ready-mades, and many of them are one of a kind. Everything is play-based, which you can see from these cute hats and helmets. And this train bracelet killed me because my train-obsessed son would freak out over that. Too good. Oh, I love this line. This line is called Lin. They are out of Frankfurt. I've been passing this booth for years, always obsessed and wanting to go in, and I finally talked to the designer, Caroline Bieser, and she told me that she works with different artists every season to come together and come up with a theme. This season, she worked with an artist named Billy, who's from London, who's now in Berlin. And if you see, she incorporates all of these elements that are big things for this coming season. The neon is continued, the bright colors are continued, sparkle galore, and this, to me, I mean, I'm Queen Maximalist, so I see all this ungupacha and I want to eat it. I want to put it all on. So I love this scarf in particular. Look at all that. That's all hand done, all that embroidery. And here's more shine, more sparkle. You'll see a lot of shine and a lot of bright coming in for spring and summer. How good is this shoe line? This is Minna Parikka. Designer Minna Parikka is from Helsinki, and she started designing this line in 2005. And just look at these heels. These lucite heels were the end of me. I loved them. This collection was inspired by Art Deco and the 80s, and you see it in the shapes and in the colors. And these colors and the color blocking is a very strong theme for this coming spring. I loved it in this line. And you see the bunny ears are showing up again. Love the bunny ears. Oh, how I love this line. This is Anthony and Allison. Designers Anthony Bierakowski and Allison Roberts just celebrated their 25-year anniversary of this line. And in celebration, they opened both London Fashion Weeks. This collection is called New Work because rather than looking behind, they are looking ahead to the future. And as always, my favorite, Moi or Maui. Designer Moi Kevam came up with the most delicious stick-it-in-your-mouth line. I wanted to eat all of these pieces. They look so delicious. Everything looks like candy this season. Look at these. But the showstopper of the season were these clutches. They made these sparkly, jeweled, insane clutches that they had to fight people off of the shelves from getting them. They were fighting people out of the booth. I love the neon zips. I love that they have the jeweled pieces on the fronts and the hardware. They're sick. They come in double versions or in singles. And that was Faves from the Trades, Paris, Spring, Summer 2013. Thanks for watching.